Millennials and their younger cohorts consume media differently. They disrupt, they dispel, and they've changed the way media companies approach content. To understand how these attitudes and behaviors apply to news consumption specifically, we interviewed young people in New York City to learn more.
I use my phone. Most often it's a CNN app.
Mostly from YouTube, a little bit from Twitter.
A lot of it does come from Facebook.
Mix of social media and the New York Times Now app.
Twitter, Reddit, mainly online sites.
I feel like mostly through Twitter or Facebook.
As my phone, my apps, my notifications through that. Social media is a big contributor to that.
So much TV, I don't have cable at home.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore, so it's pretty much all online.
I don't have a TV at home.
But I don't actually have a TV at home, so.
I haven't watched TV and couldn't tell you.
No, I don't own a TV right now. So
I just don't have the time to watch TV nowadays.
Oh, it's like after work or something.
Like in the bathroom, in the morning in bed.
Is like my treat when I get on the subway.
So I'd either be on my computer or on my phone.
Common waiting times, just if you're not doing anything, that's probably the best time.
Quickly, if it's factual and to the point.
It's really fast. You get it right away. So something happened, I can tweet it up about it in a minute.
So I'm usually just on my phone. Twitter is a quick swipe away. Reddit's very accessible. It has news all the time.
Much more recent news as it breaks, as it happens, or news that is still breaking.
Up to the minute stuff, like when something's happening live, it's definitely you get a ton of sources at once and you get like live video and stuff like that.
Actually, I prefer to trust more local sources, smaller like citizen reported news.
Yeah, I definitely have people who I trust and like journalists I follow on Twitter who I just get news directly from them.
Usually everything you read online, I take it with a grain of salt.
Journalists who are getting paid to write it instead of just pulling facts to fit your opinion.
If it comes from a legit source, then I have my trust in it. I know they're doing the right thing, and they won't tell me that aliens are coming unless aliens are really coming, so.
They don't have to be experts, they're just regular people, and they can say, I like that this happened, or I dislike that this happened, and it's kind of good and bad.
You get more opinions. You just don't get a news station's opinion, but you get to see what everyone else is thinking. You get to see updates from people who are actually on the site where the news is happening, so you get a much closer look at the news.
They're gonna kind of beat around the bush. I just want to go to the facts, go to a good infographic or something and get the point and not have this sort of clickbait emotional stuff.
Try to find stuff that's not skewed one way or the other. And generally stuff that's more explanatory as opposed to the headline grabbing.
I think sort of just developing a fluency with, the sources that tend to generate clickbait.
Instead of going to each different tab, it kind of puts it in there for me, and then the things I'm most interested in, I can kind of click around myself. So it's a quicker way to get the news in the morning.
Basically, a lot of people are doing the work for you, so you get all the sources from one site.
If it's a popular website that I see a lot of people are sharing, if it's the same article, then it's all right, people know that they trust this source.
It is important sometimes to know how discussed something is.
And with social media, as I said, if it's just one person saying it, then I might be okay, whatever. But if it's just multiple people and it starts trending, then okay, it's something serious.